Okay, so we've established that we've kind of lost whatever our taxi logic or taxi AI to pick up eggs. So if there's an egg, shoot. There's egg not on the floor, but on the, oh, come on. If it's in the middle or the top. That should do it. Well, maybe not. See, that's okay, but there we go, there we go. Oh, come on. I'm trying to get an egg to land on the top, on the middle or top. There we go. That should be good. So watch the taxi fly over to it right here, and it doesn't jump. We did program an AI for it, but it's not there anymore. So I'm gonna try to track down when we deleted that, or if we in fact deleted that. I don't know where this is. Maybe here. Fixed jockey pickup on troublesome platform. That's all we did? All we did was modify our DY for our needs to jump, but that's, see, this needs to jump in our taxi is exactly what isn't existing right now. So if we go into our army, we go into our taxi, we do have a needs to jump, so maybe I was looking in the wrong spot. Oh, right there. We took off our needs to jump for some reason. So at least that's an easy fix. Now if we try to get... Come on. Come on. Okay. Now that the egg's on the top or the middle platform there, we should see our taxi flap. Yep. Nice. And it picked it up. I thought it was going to miss it. Cool. Let's check the top platform as well. Nice. That's sick. That's awesome. Okay. I'm really happy we fixed that. That's really good. Now, we're in a... Here we go. Okay. I'm going to go to our play state here. I'm going to take out our debugging here, because I don't think we need it at the moment. And I want to take out, in our Vulture class, the index rendering. So ideally, we wait to spawn our enemies until our wave text is off screen. But we don't. I haven't done that yet because I don't want to have to wait longer to spawn the enemies. Like, since every time we run the game, we'd have to wait for them to spawn. I'm not doing that, so we just have to keep in mind to do that. Now, what's next is, we've got wave 1 going, we've got wave 2 going. We'll need to retract. We'll need to retract the ground upon wave 3, I'm pretty sure. On wave 3, the ground kind of retracts in, and then it's just this platform here, which is going to cause a couple problems, but we can address those problems. I guess the hardest thing, okay, so for the platform retraction, right now we have the ground isn't a collidable at the moment, but what's happening is we're just adding gravity, and then if our ostrich's Y position gets to be the level of the ground that we said, then we lock it in and become grounded. So it's not technically a collidable like all the other platforms are. So the ground is different in that sense. But in terms of rendering it differently, I think the easiest way to render the platform away is to kind of render a black rectangle over it, but under our, like, the render draw order needs to be just above the floor platform, but that's it. And then we just need to change the oh, look at that, taxi misses the jockey there. Shoot. See, and I don't get why it jumps that first frame it's off. The very first frame it doesn't have something underneath. It kind of, I guess it doesn't jump, it just falls. Ooh. What we can do is if that's kind of a special case, but that is something we need to fix. So we didn't quite fix that trouble spot. That was the trouble spot we tried to fix earlier with that commit. Okay. We could just give like 2 more pixels on the aerial height for it. So if we go into our vulture, if we're not grounded, is it? We actually want to see what our dot height is, or self height is. When are we changing this? Right there. So we could just give it 2 more pixels of height, and then it would detect the collision. It's going to be hard to test. That maybe fixed it, but it's hard to test. It would also make, well, see, and the thing is, This, we don't want it in our vulture, actually. We want it in our taxi. Check our notes. We need to add... Oh, I think we did fix this. I guess we need to say, retract ground platform or wave 3 and beyond. Now, I think for that, since Love 2D draws starting at the top left origin point and across, it's really hard to kind of... I mean, what we could do is shift the X position to the right at the same rate that we're shrinking. But yeah, let's go ahead and try something like that. So, first of all, let's find where we're doing the ground stand-in. Ground bottom is the X. It should be. What? Okay, ground bottom is not the... That's this part right here. To be made retractable. We left a note there, so yeah. Okay, so we start off with 0 and virtual height minus 36. So we need virtual height is 36. Okay. Let's go give ourselves a couple of values here. We'll call it ground X, ground Y, and then ground width. And this needs to be 0. Ground Y needs to be, what was it? Virtual width minus 36. We'll double check that. And then the width needs to be virtual width, at least starting. Let's double check that. Oh, it's actually right here. We need virtual width. Okay. Now, for our ground platform, right here, virtual width minus 36, yeah. So we should be good to just put in our ground X here. Oh God, ground X, okay. And then what, ground Y. And then ground width. And we stopped. Rendering it. Let's double check. Our ground Y being virtual width. Oh, it should be virtual height, minus 36. Right? Yeah, virtual height minus 36. Okay. Okay. So if we put our values back in, we should be okay here. No. It should keep it unchanged, but now we can modify those variables and hopefully shrink it. Nice. So we're there. So for example, in our update function, what if we were to say we want the platform to retract? So that means our X needs to get incremented. Ground X needs to get its south plus let's say plus 0.1. And we would need our width to shrink by the same amount. So our width would then get itself minus a 0.1, and let's see if that shrinks our ground platform. Nice. So see how the egg is still treating it like a... Okay. The egg is still treating it like a platform because our collision is not based on what we're rendering as the ground, it's based on the ground level. So we actually need to double this rate because we're moving the X position, so it needs to shrink by twice as much in order to shrink on both sides equal. Nice. So yeah, I guess let's look up the original and see what speed that's kind of looking to be at and which wave for effect. I have a very small keyboard. It has no arrow keys, so it's very hard to play this game on there. Yeah, it's very hard for me to play. Come on. When I bought the keyboard, I didn't realize it didn't have arrow keys. I just wanted a small keyboard. So I got the smallest one I could. Cool. Okay, so wave 2. Come on, get it, get it. Really? Okay. So look, lava rises. No shrink of the platform just yet. And the ground platform looks a bit longer than we have it. Or like ours looks a bit longer than the original. Thought we traced it, so it should be the same, but dude, I'm not gonna be able to kill these guys. I think it is wave 3. Oh god. Of course, I died on the last try. Okay, well, I think it looks like the lava platform, or the platform's a bit shorter in the original than we have it. Looks a little off. Yeah, ours looks a lot shorter, actually. And the fact that this can happen when it's shrunk, but this is just like a proof of concept, I guess. So I think next episode, before we get too far into the platform shrink stuff, I want to get the proportions more game accurate. Because it doesn't look to be... Our ground platform should be longer than this. Oh wow. The platform kept shrinking. That's weird. I did not think that would happen. Okay. So let's go to our notes. Let's say, ensure correct placement of platforms and ground for with original game. And then once that's good, then we can worry about the platform retraction, the ground retraction, and then the changing of our ground code. Yeah. But then we've got, I don't think we're going to do the lava troll stuff, but then we'll have at least the ground retracted, and then you can die in the lava, which will be like the last essential part to our game, I think, before we move on to another project. But we fixed the bug we were hoping to fix, and we've made a little bit of progress. I'm gonna actually, not what I wanted. I want to go turn these off for now. Okay. I'll catch you guys tomorrow, and we will get our final proportions locked in. I had built my proportions where all the platforms are and everything based off a still I found online, but that still is not looking exactly like this. So I guess we just gotta decide. If this is the version we want to mimic, or to keep whatever version I currently have. I think I'll try to dig around and see if I can find more stills of the actual resolution. Then we can remake it exact to the pixel, you know. But yeah. Catch you guys tomorrow for some more programming. We are really close to being done with this project. We've got all the enemy AI, we've got the pterodactyl, we've got the scoring. We got to fix scoring on wave 2 and everything, make sure those are not messing up, or fix them from messing up, because I noticed that our mid-air bonus gets a little messed up on the new waves. But once we fix that and get the ground retract in, then it's just a combo of building out each wave with the desired enemies, and then maybe add like a high score page or something. But we're making good progress.